Hi everyone, and welcome to our webinar on building document templates in Actionstep. We have an exciting new tool that we're keen to show you today, one that will make the process of creating simple document templates a breeze for anyone in your organization to do. It's great to have so many of you on the webinar, and if I could take a moment to put a plug in for Actionstep by reminding you to always register for our webinars in advance. For those who register for our webinars, you will be invited to attend follow-up small group workshops which focus on the features explained in our webinars and how you can use them. So please check our upcoming webinars at actionstep.com and always register yourself for any that you think will help you or your team get the best out of Actionstep. Further in the housekeeping for this webinar, please be aware that this will be a recorded session, and we will be emailing a copy of that recording of this presentation, so you don't have to worry about scribbling down notes. Lastly, if you would like to share this webinar with any colleagues, please reach out to us afterwards. If you use the support chat bubble in your Actionstep, I will be happy to send out a copy of the recording once it's processed. Before I get too much further, let me introduce myself and who you'll be hearing from today. My name is Duncan McDougall, and I'm a product manager here at Actionstep. And today I'm joined by Natasha Dubaskus-Reed from our amazing customer success team. So, what are we going to cover? This session will be focusing on letting you know what our new Word add-in is and how you can use this feature in your law firm. We will explain how to install it, how to use it, and what the benefits are. So let me start off by explaining what this new document template tool is and why we think you're going to like it. What our team have been developing is a new add-in that will appear in Word. Similar to the Actionstep Outlook add-in, which thousands of Actionstep customers use every day, this new add-in will appear in your version of Word, either online or on desktop, regardless of if you're on a PC or a Mac. It creates a panel that will show to the right of the screen where you can access the tool to be able to turn an ordinary Word document that you have open into a template to be used by all your users in Actionstep. The add-in is available from the Microsoft Word add-in Marketplace, but you can also find links for the right place to go from Actionstep Marketplace on our own website. One thing to note about this add-in is that it is built to work with Office 365 Business. If you don't have an Office 365 subscription, I'm sorry to say this tool will not be available. And what does the tool do? Well, as you'll see, the tool's designed to dramatically reduce the learning curve required to create document templates in Actionstep. If you have ever tried to build a document template in Actionstep previously, you would have realized that there is quite a bit to learn. Actionstep templates were historically requiring people to learn concepts such as what is a merge field and how do you insert it into a Word document, looking up merge fields from a list in Actionstep, and understanding the options and shorthand required to ensure that the template gave you the correct results. Actionstep provides testing tools and lookup tables and many help articles to make this easier, but we would often hear how it felt more like writing code than drafting a document. And this new document assembly tool is designed to eliminate that feeling. It works by incorporating a document template builder directly into your Word, so that you can build document templates in one place without having to refer to different screens and lists. And while it might still add merge fields to your document under the hood, what you're choosing from to create those merge fields are fields and values that you're familiar with from your matter. While using the new tool, as you're going through and selecting items from your matter, you can nominate live matters from your Actionstep so that you can preview results of the merge fields. And this gives you the certainty that what you select is what you want to have in your document. You can input merge fields directly into your Word document, test the merge field to make sure you're bringing in the correct information into the document, and once finished, you can publish that template to Actionstep. Lastly, we've also made sure that while you're not in Actionstep while using the new Word add-in, you can still create items in Actionstep. With a couple of clicks, you can also create a contact, a file note, task, or time entry directly from this new Word add-in. Okay, that's all great. You can tell that I'm excited about it, but why should it matter to you? If you are not aware of the document template feature in Actionstep, you are seriously missing out on some time saving. Lawyers are not producers in the typical sense. They don't build cars, create widgets, or assemble meals. But if there's one thing that lawyers create as an output, besides perhaps billable hours, it's documents. For many lawyers, the court submission, the letter to the other party, the will, the affidavit, the employment agreement, all of the documents written is what they and their staff spend a significant portion of their working life creating. The document template builder allows you to take the effort spent in creating one document and use it to create hundreds. By making a document into a template, your template will find and reference unique information that you store in your matter and contacts and pull it into your document. You're taking that work and removing the need to duplicate it again and again. You can use document templates to create anything from a general letterhead to a will to complex lease agreements, meaning that when these templates are generated, they are already complete and as close to finished as you can get them. Maybe just need to add the signature. Creating a will, for example, can take just minutes instead of hours. As for how it does that, well, I'm going to pass over to Natasha to show you how it will work and how you would use it. But first, how you can get this tool to appear in your own version of Word.
Thanks, Duncan. Hi everyone, I'm just going to take you through how we install the new Word add-on. This is an amazing tool and it's really easy to install. So in our Microsoft Office Word, now if you use Word Online or Desktop Word, it's the same menu. You go up to Insert and then we go to Get Add-ins for our desktop. For our Word Online, you will have just an add-ins menu. So it's either get add-ins or add-ins that we click on. And then in our search bar here, we search for Actionstep. Okay, and we can see here our Actionstep for Word. So we click Add and click Continue. Okay, so that is now installed. Now for those of you who already have the Office plugin installed, where you're opening your Word documents from Actionstep directly into Word and saving them down, you will have two action steps appearing in your ribbon. The second action step that we've just installed will be your document template builder. So they are two separate applications. One is to work on Word documents with Actionstep. The other one is a template builder. So to go into our template builder, once it's installed, we click on Actionstep and then you click on the Actionstep logo here in the toolbar. And we can see that our Actionstep is loading. We sign into our Actionstep system using our login details, and then you will see our menu appear here. And that's how we install our template builder. Now, how do we use our new add-on? So we can see our add-in appears on the right-hand side of the screen. This little cross will remove that add-in, and to add it back, we find it in our toolbar and click again. This should automatically open every time you open Word. And we'll just run through our menu options. So the little person here tells us our profile, and we can log out here and log back in. The plus is where we can create a new contact, file note, task, or time entry within our matters in Actionstep. Here we can publish our template or download it, and that means we can give our template a name, select the matter type it belongs to, write a description, and it will upload it to Actionstep for us. And here is where we select the matter type for the document template that we're creating. So for this example, I'm going to select conveyancing, and then it asks me to select a matter. Now this matter is used as an example. So if I want to see the type of data it's pulling in, it will use the data from this matter. So I've found my example here. So now I can start building my template. Okay, so now I can see that my matter type is conveyancing. The example matter that I have is matter 53. I can publish the template from here as well. And I can also change my template settings using the pencil if I put in the wrong matter or the wrong matter type. The two green buttons here is where I can insert those merge fields, and the show me how will take you to the Actionstep help page. So to insert our merge fields, we can select either the green plus or the insert merge fields. They both go to the same place. And then we choose our data collections. So we have matter details, which is where we find general information about the matter itself. We then have matter parties, which is where we select information in relation to a party that is on our matter. And we have general, which is things like our company logo, our document date, or the current date. So maybe up here first, we will enter general and we'll enter the current date. So that's the date when this document is generated. So if I click on the pencil next to here, we will see that it will bring in the system default format, which looks like this here. So this is giving an example, but I can pick different formats. So there's some example formats here, and it also gives you the ability to specify your own date format, which is using the format tool that we use in our merge fields usually. So in our help guide, if you go to merge field options, you can see a variety of options on how to display a date, and you can still use them as well. So I may want it to look like this, and that's inserted my merge field over here in the document for me. Now I may want to enter my client's name, and we can search through our merge fields using the search bar here. And you can see here a range of options for name. So client first name and last name, or the company name if it is a company. So again, I can click on the pencil and it will show me what this would look like if I was generating this document for matter 53. Again, we click insert and it inserts that merge field for us. So after that, we're going to look at just inserting the matter ID. Again, if we click on the pencil, it will give us an idea of what that would look like in the document. and then I just wanted a space, and I'm going to insert the matter name. Again, this is what it would look like. Okay, and then I can go into my document and type as normal. And once I'm happy with my document, I can then upload this, give it a name, and a description, and click publish. And this will upload this to Actionstep. So that's how easy creating a document template is. Now that we've taken you through how to build your templates with the new template builder, I just wanted to take you through how much time you could potentially save using generated documents. If we have a look here, I've created my matter, which is a will matter for Betty Y. If I look in the billing, I've actually set this matter up with fixed fee billing, and I've quoted an amount of $300. So I'm going to go back into my documents. And the first thing I'm going to generate is an engagement letter for Betty. So I just hit generate. And now I'm going to download this letter so you can see what it looks like. So you can see my letter here, and we can see that it's pulled in my estimated fees as well. So that is my full letter. Using merge fields, it's obviously brought in my name, my signature, and all my details and all Betty's details. So that's how fast generating an engagement letter is. Now let's say Betty, I forgot to put her email address in the letter. So we're just going to update Betty's email address. Okay, now I do like the email address to come through into my letter, and you can see I've now added that in. So all I'm going to do is regenerate my letter. Just remember that we'll overwrite any changes, so if you've made changes to the body of your letter, you might not want to do that, but all I want it to do is add in my email address. So there you can see there, it's now brought in Betty's email address. Now I want to generate Betty's will. Now I have some fields populated here, which is my executor information, my benefactor information, internment, and whether or not I want to donate organs. Okay, so I've saved all that down. If I go back into my documents, I now want to generate my will. Okay, and we'll download this and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so we can see that all of that custom data has come through into my will. So that will took seconds to generate. Now, if we look down here as well, we didn't want to donate our organs. So we have nothing about those wishes here in the will. However, if I come out of this and I go back in here, Betty's changed her mind. She now does want to donate her organs. So if I go back into my will, I just regenerate. if I look down at my clauses, there's now an added clause for donating her organs. Now, we may be also in a situation where we need client authorities, and we may need one per client. So in this instance, I'm just going to add a few more clients. Then we want to generate a client authority. Now this client authority, each client needs to sign their own separate copy. So I'm just going to show you how you can do that with a document template as well. And here's my client authority here. And because it's not used in particular to one matter type, I've created a matter type called law firm templates, where I put all the templates that I can use universally. Okay, so we can see there's one there for Betty, there's one there for our next client, and there's one there for our next client. And that's also done through document templating. So just to let you know that all of these templates can be achieved through using that template builder, and it just can save you so much time. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation on the new Word add-on template builder. And now that you know what it's capable of, I'm sure you'll have loads of questions regarding how to set up your templates. So please feel free to get in touch with customer success with any of these. For those of you who are advanced users of templates, you can still use those advanced template options when setting up your templates with the Word add-on template builder. Those examples are your if statements, repeat blocks, can still be done in exactly the same way. However, if you do need help in using any of the advanced techniques, then make sure to get in touch. So you can get in touch through contacting us on our email address, which is customersuccess@actionstep.com. We'll also be holding some workshops, so please make sure to feel free to accept an invite to one of these and to check out the user guide, where we will be updating to make sure it's got the most up-to-date information. Thanks everyone for attending.